man was born with the ability to see things ordinary people can't. Just as the elevator doors were about to close, he suddenly hit the open button. There was clearly no one outside. Jessica, standing beside him, was confused. She asked, "Is someone getting on?" Michael said.
모르는 게 낫습니다.
Jessica scanned every corner of the elevator. Nothing, but in the elevator mirror, a woman dressed in white was staring straight at her. Jessica was terrified. The moment the doors opened, she bolted. Michael glanced at the woman and said,
이분은 사람이에요.
But before all of this, Jessica had run into Michael while she was at work. He pulled her aside and studied her shadow carefully. It was noticeably bigger than the last time they'd met. Michael told Jessica that people around her were going to keep dying. Everyone she despised, or anyone she'd ever secretly wished would just disappear, would die under mysterious circumstances. A malevolent spirit was granting her deepest, darkest wishes, and with every death, the demon grew stronger. Jessica had already been possessed by this evil entity. Jessica thought every word of it was absolutely insane. She told Michael, "Don't contact me again unless you need a ride," and walked away. Michael called after her, "Go look in a mirror." Just a few days earlier, Jessica's mom had fallen victim to a phone scam. Every penny they'd saved over the years gone. But shortly after, the scammer acted like something had taken control of him. He ran to the bank, withdrew every dollar he'd stolen, then climbed to the roof and scattered it all into the wind. Jessica had heard about it, but she chalked it up to a coincidence. Late that night, two officers showed up at Jessica's door. They showed her a photo of the scammer and told her the man was dead. The officer asked, "Where were you on the night in question?" Jessica's mom quickly jumped in, saying her daughter had been home all night, reading until dawn. The cops bought it and left. Jessica thought back to what Michael had said. She grabbed a mirror and looked at herself. Dark, heavy circles had formed under her eyes. Meanwhile, the two officers were back at the station, going over the case on the scammer's credit card and wallet. They'd found Jessica's fingerprints, but the surveillance footage proved she'd never left the house that night. Neither of them could explain it. A few days later, Jessica stopped by her best friend's place with a gift. They talked for a while, and both dozed off. That's when a group of young guys crept up to the window outside. They had their phones out, filming into the room. Jessica jolted awake. She thought someone was recording them without consent. She grabbed a broom and charged out. Jessica chased after them as fast as she could, but the three of them vanished into the dark.